Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. In the previous lecture we learned what is temperature and we also learned scales to measure temperature. Today we will learn question 6.3 part 2, sketch a laboratory thermometer and label its important parts. This is the image of laboratory thermometer. This is the Celsius thermometer and this is the Fahrenheit thermometer. Let's look its parts. It has a glass tube. This is the glass tube. This is the scale in which numbers are written. Alright, this is known as bulb. This bulb consists of alcohol or mercury. As we learnt that on Celsius scale, the melting point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius and boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. This is the 0 degrees Celsius and this is the 100 degrees Celsius. Where melting point of water means the point at which ice starts to melt, and the boiling point means the point at which the water starts to boil. The freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius and 32 degree on Fahrenheit scale. And the boiling point of water is 100 degree on Celsius scale and 212 degree on Fahrenheit scale. Students, you know laboratory thermometers are designed for lab purposes such as checking boiling point, freezing point or temperature of other substances. Now come to the next part, sketch a clinical thermometer. This is the image of clinical thermometer. As you can see that a clinical thermometer has a small bulb bending. This small bulb is just like the laboratory thermometer. It is also consists of alcohol or mercury. The clinical thermometer is used to measure body temperature. However, laboratory thermometer is not used for the purpose of measuring body temperature. As you can see that the temperature range of clinical thermometer starts from 32 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. The normal temperature of healthy human body is 37 degrees Celsius, as it is marked in the picture. A clinical thermometer has a small bending in the narrow bore just above the bulb. When we put the thermometer under the armpit of patient, alcohol or mercury of the bulb rises up. When we remove the thermometer from the armpit of the patient, liquid in the bulb contracts on cooling. This small bending prevents the fall of liquid into the bulb.